And welcome back to Collision here on Aftershock Wrestling Entertainment. We're starting backstage with Adam Copeland. He says, Mox, you don't seem to understand the problem you've created for yourself. You've decided to lock yourself and your buddies in a massive steel cage with the Rated R superstar and the baddest team on the planet, FTR. And that's not all, is it? We still needed a fourth partner, someone we could count on to watch our backs, to get the job done. Someone who has also been wronged by the Death Riders, a former world champion, a blue chipper, a show-off. So we got Nic Nemeth. And Nick says, Mox, you've beaten me, but failed to take me out. You couldn't get the job done. I don't go away that easily, and we still have unfinished business, and tonight, we settle it once and for all. Inside Blood and Guts, Cope says, the Death Riders fall, and when the dust settles, Cope, FTR, and Nemeth will stand in the middle of those two rings, our hands raised in victory. And Mox, Claudio, Yuta, Pac, before that bell rings, we're going to annihilate you. We're going to maul you. We're going to rip the flesh off your bones on that massive cage, leaving you laying in a pool of your own blood. Tonight, it's time to show off. Strong words from Adam Copeland and Nic Nemeth representing Rated FTR here tonight for this massive, this big double ring steel cage match that we call here in AEW Blood and Guts. But that's later tonight as Death Riders take on Rated FTR and Nic Nemeth. We are starting off this episode of Collision, though, with an international championship match. Josh Alexander making his way down to the ring, qualified for this match in the number one contenders match against Buddy Matthews and Pac in a triple threat match last week on Collision, to gain this spot, gain this opportunity to face Konosuke Takeshita for the International Championship here at Blood and Guts Part 2. If you missed Part 1, it was on Dynamite this week, which we saw the first Blood and Guts match that featured the Hurt Business versus Bullet Club Gold, as well as Jon Moxley of the Death Riders, who we'll see in action later tonight, defending the World Championship successfully against Sammy Guevara. Now Jon Moxley has his hands full later tonight, along with the rest of the Death Riders, in that double ring steel cage match that we call Blood and Guts here in AEW. But right now, the international title on the line. Takeshita defending against Alexander, who has really rose up the ranks since debuting here in AEW. Was a part of a couple of battle royals. Made his way into that number one contenders match. As we take one last look at the champion here before this match gets underway. And now he finds himself across the ring from the international champion. And here we go. First match to kick off Collision. And Takeshita fires out of the corner with a big clothesline. Josh Alexander back up and taking control though, but back and forth we go already. Counter for counter between these two. This should be one heck of a match. Very contrasting styles. As you see a German suplex there by Josh Alexander, who's more of a mat wrestler, mat technician, amateur background. Oh, going for a styles clash here. Takes down Takeshita, now ascends the top rope. Misses the elbow drop though, giving an opening to Takeshita, who misses his senton as Josh Alexander takes back control. But just as soon as he gets the control, he loses, and we're going back and forth. Blow for blow, counter for counter. This match is already, going for another styles clash. Josh Alexander punishing Takeshita, but Takeshita not staying down for anything. Takeshita more of a striker, but is also a big man. Tall, strong. He's got some power moves. He's got some agility. And Josh Alexander will surprise you as well. Very evenly matched with contrasting styles. And so far, we have seen that difference exploited in both of these wrestlers. Now we're already going blow for blow here. Oh, Takeshita egging Josh Alexander on, saying, just give it to me. And Josh obliges. Oh, now they're going at it hard and fast. Punch after punch after punch. Josh Alexander wins the exchange, sends Takeshita into the ropes, dodges. Big belly-to-belly suplex, but Takeshita with a big jumping clothesline in response. What a match we are witnessing here tonight for the international title. Shows how important, how prestigious this championship is, the level of competition. The challenges for this championship each and every week. What a forearm. Busted Josh Alexander open from the second rope. Gets a 1 count. You see the blood pouring down from the forehead that got cut open with that forearm shiver. Now turns it into a butterfly powerbomb. And Takeshita. Oh, but Josh Alexander not out of it yet. Switches the tables on Takeshita, but Takeshita turning the match right back into his favor. What's he going for here? Oh, big shotgun drop kick. Sends Alexander hard into the turnbuckle. Right now, this match could go either way, but Takeshita in control, trying to hang on to that championship. But Josh Alexander giving him a run for his money. Alexander came here from TNA, multiple championships under his belt there, looking to do the same in AEW. But first, he's got to get through Konosuke Takeshita, who has been a dominating champion since gaining that international title. Now Takeshita going for the German suplex. And a clothesline. Short arm clothesline takes Josh Alexander down. Takeshita having a little fun now. Feels like he's got Alexander in his sights. Hard forearm shot from the second rope. The big man in complete control at the moment. And Josh Alexander reeling. Now it looks like Takeshita is gonna fly. Oh, but he misses. Josh Alexander sidesteps and lands on the floor hard. This could be the opening Josh Alexander needed, but Takeshita quick on the rebound, stopping any offense. Josh Alexander tried to deliver, immediately killing the momentum that he gained by that sidestep. Big knee shot takes Alexander down, and Takeshita goes for the cover. Gets a 2.5. And Josh Alexander might be on his last legs here. Oh, but Alexander with the reversal, sending Takeshita hard into the turnbuckle. Has he gotten a second life here? Takeshita still fighting out of everything Josh throws at him, though. These two men throwing everything they've got into this match. Blue Thunder Bomb takes Alexander down. That's a signature move of Konosuke Takeshita. Now he's on the top rope. Giant senton splash. Alexander looking for a little bit of air on the apron, but Takeshita not going to give it to him. Once again out to the floor. Takeshita feeling confident that he has Josh Alexander well in hand now. Josh looking to prove him wrong. Oh, but another jumping knee by Takeshita takes Alexander down. Knocks the taste out of his mouth. We're up to a 5 count on the outside. Takeshita waiting for Josh Alexander to return to his feet so he can dole out some more damage. Barely lets him get up, hits him with the clothesline. We're up to an 8 count. Takeshita back in the ring, breaks the count. Gotta respect that he didn't go for the count-out victory here. Josh Alexander quickly back in the ring, though. As the action returns, Josh just motioning for Takeshita to keep coming, to keep pouring it on. And Takeshita fell right into the trap, and Josh Alexander now with some offense of his own. That Tiger Driver takes Takeshita down. This could be over. No. Up immediately is Takeshita. But Josh Alexander has some momentum now. Who is going to win this match? Who's going to get the edge over their opponent? Because so far, it's been anybody's ball game. Takeshita with another knee now, waiting for Josh to get up and hits him hard with that knee shot again. Goes for the cover, and this could be it. And that is the match. Takeshita once again successfully defending the international title, this time against Josh Alexander, who was a very worthy opponent. I wouldn't mind seeing these two go at it one more time. Josh Alexander could have pulled out a victory at any moment. I think Takeshita knew that. After that Tiger Driver, he pulled out all the stops to put Alexander down to retain that championship. But on this day, Takeshita was the better man. Now we move on. We're going backstage to Jon Moxley and Claudio. Mox says, "Cope, cope, cope. When will you ever learn, my friend? Your time has passed. You should be riding off into the sunset, ready to enjoy some R&R, hit a beach, kick back in a rocking chair, relish your last days on this dirt ball we call Earth. Because the path you're on now only leads to an early grave. Your body is already broken and battered beyond repair, but now you're just begging me to hurt you, Cope. To give you more pain, misery, and agony. Why? What's it all for?" Mox asking the question to Adam Copeland here. "For revenge? No. It's not that simple. The world title? Is that what motivates you? Nah, you've been there before, many times. No, what you want is something I'll never let you have. Bragging rights. You want to be the one to end me. That's it, isn't it? You want to be the one to put the nail in my coffin. To be the one to end the tyrannical reign of Jon Moxley. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Cope, but it ain't going down like that. Tell him, Claudio." And Claudio says, "Cope, all you ever were was an opportunist with good timing. You never deserved your spot. All the accolades, luck. All the championships, flukes. All your so-called friends, leeches. No, Cope, you don't measure up to us." And he continues on to say, "This man, Jon Moxley, is 10 times the champion, 10 times the man you are, and tonight, in blood and guts, the Death Riders put you down like the dogs you are." Wow. Rated R, Mox says, "Tonight I show the world what they already know. You're nothing but PG." Man, fighting words from the Death Riders, Jon Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli tonight. This match is going to be intense. I mean, it's going to be violence personified within those two cages. That will be our main event here tonight on Collision to wrap up Blood and Guts. But before we can get there, we've got an AEW Women's World Championship match where this woman, Skye Blue, challenges the champion, Toni Storm, for the title. Skye Blue awaiting her opponent as the screens go black and white, and timeless Toni Storm makes her way down the rampway to her stage. Will Skye Blue be the one to take this championship away from Toni Storm? Toni Storm, who defeated Mariah May finally after a long, drawn-out rivalry between the two. Toni Storm achieved her victory, got her revenge, and took the championship back. Now, she looks to defend it against Skye Blue. And Skye Blue rushing in, trying to catch Toni Storm early, but Toni Storm ready for her. Takes her down with a clothesline. And, oh, but Skye Blue not liking the taunts. Doesn't want to be taken lightly by the champ. But Toni Storm is operating on another level these days. Sends Skye Blue flying to the outside and gives chase, stomping her into the ground. And Toni Storm in complete control to start off this championship match. Already goes for a cover too. Doesn't even get a one. Skye Blue out. Toni Storm knew that wasn't going to beat her. Just wanted to show who's in control, I think. The Skye Blue, big knee to the side of Toni's head. Sends her into the turnbuckle hard, and another knee shot followed by a bulldog takes down the champion. And Skye Blue, well, she's calling Toni Storm a loser now, and gets a big boot right in the mouth for her troubles. Toni Storm not going to take that disrespect. Oh, but Skye Blue pulling out the strikes. Now starting to pick apart the limbs of Toni Storm. Nice springboard kick by Skye Blue. Pulling out all the skills in this match. Knows what's at stake. Knows the championship is on the line. She's got to give everything she's got to be able to beat Toni Storm here tonight. Short DDT takes Skye Blue down, though, as Toni Storm regains control, just like that. After all those strikes, and Toni Storm just bounces right back, gives a thumbs up to the crowd, shows, you know, hey, I got this. We're good. Everything's copacetic. Toni Storm, oh, looks for that big boot again, but Skye Blue out of the way this time. And Skye Blue switches it up. Oh, but misses the drop kick. Toni Storm out of the way. Nice kick. Strikes continue. Now a rib breaker, rib buster. I don't know what you call that move. I've heard it called different things. Either way, it hurts. No matter what you call it. Takes the breath away. But Toni Storm not even fazed by it. Now she's got... oh, nice backbreaker on Skye Blue. And Toni Storm seems almost invincible. Everything, she's taken so many strikes and just bounces right back. Now blocking Skye Blue. Sends her into the turnbuckle. You hear the crowd chanting the woos as we get the chops. Oh, a little walking the ropes there by Skye Blue. That was impressive. Caught Toni Storm by surprise. Oh, but Toni Storm, reverse DDT. Oh, she just, oh, sharp elbow to the top of the head of Skye Blue. It goes for the cover immediately. Gets a 1 count. Toni Storm, she's in her best era. I mean, we've seen various iterations of Toni Storm as she delivers the hip attack there. But and I know when she first came out with this timeless, oh, missed that drop kick hard, landed hard on her back, but still manages to keep the control, keep the momentum going in her favor. I know when she first, came out with, the robe, with the timeless moniker and so forth, everyone thought she had lost her mind, didn't know what was going on, thought her psyche had broken. But all she really did was find herself finally. Really kind of basically elevated herself to the next level as she shakes the hips and shoves it right in Skye Blue's face. She reinvented herself. Basically, like, to put it in anime terms, she went Super Saiyan. She's unrecognizable, yet at the same time, she's the same Toni Storm at the core. Just ramped up to a 15 on a scale of 10. You know what I mean? She's just operating on another level. And Skye Blue, compared to Toni Storm, still lacking some experience. Incredible competitor in the middle of that ring, has come so far in the past few years. But has she come far enough? Has she, she's reinvented herself as well. But has she leveled up to the point where she can defeat someone like Toni Storm? Time will tell. She's holding her own very well in this match tonight. Definitely making Toni Storm work for it. Totally confused Toni Storm there for a minute. Oh, but fell short on that drop kick. Tried to go for the rope walk again, but Toni Storm just stayed out of the way. Oh, but Toni Storm missed the leg drop. What a blockbuster that was. She kind of hit it from the side and just yanked her down on the side of her head. Never quite seen it done that way. Back and forth they go, much like the previous match between Josh Alexander and Konosuke Takeshita. This match has gone back and forth between these two women. And Skye Blue is putting up quite the fight, but what a leg drop from the top rope to the floor. She could have broke her hip. But she connected, and Skye Blue has got to be feeling it right now. Now Toni Storm may be looking to finish this. Storm Zero takes Skye Blue down. And Toni goes for the cover. Oh, but Skye Blue kicks out. 2.5, and Skye Blue is up. Oh, but she goes for a drop kick and gets kicked out of the air. Toni Storm up on the top rope. Big leg drop misses, giving Skye Blue an opening. Nice leg scissor takedown by Toni Storm as this match continues on. Now Toni Storm running the ropes. Big drop kick, seated drop kick on Skye Blue. Northern Lights. Thought she might bridge for the pin, but decided not to. Oh, goes for a big double axe handle with Skye Blue out of the way. Goes for a Hurricane Rana, but Toni Storm turns it into a powerbomb. Oh, it just knocks her down. Skye Blue stops her in her tracks, though. Kicks her in the knee. And Toni Storm not wearing knee pads. Oh, big spin kick was countered by Toni Storm, who is now once again in control. This match is something else. I mean, Skye Blue wants this. Toni Storm wants to keep it. And both these women laying it all on the line in the middle of that ring here tonight. What a collision we have had so far. Strong words by both the Death Riders and Rated FTR camps. An incredible international title match, and now we are watching a stellar women's championship match. And we still have blood and guts to go. As Toni Storm just Russian leg sweeps Skye Blue into the barricade. Oh, big suplex coming. No, Skye Blue out the back. Chop block. Takes Toni Storm's leg out from under her. Now a Dr. Teeth slams Toni's face into Skye Blue's knee. But Toni keeps blocking those strikes when Skye Blue throws them. She learned from the early moments of this match to watch out for those legs. Counters that DDT, takes her down with a clothesline. The Skye Blue up. Let's she go? Oh, Cold Blue. This could be it. New champion. No, Toni Storm kicks out. Skye Blue getting frustrated. Misses. Everybody's missing everything now. Toni missed, and Skye Blue missed that springboard kick. Toni missed a drop kick. Now she catches the spin kick that time. And Toni Storm, oh, kicked in the knee again. Back and forth these women go. What a match we are witnessing here tonight. And Skye Blue going for a submission hold here. Crossface applied, but Toni is too close to the ropes. Misses the moonsault, which gives Toni Storm an opening. Oh, but she's slammed down hard to the mat. Who's going to walk away with the AEW Women's Championship here tonight? Big boot. Now Skye Blue rolls to safety outside the ring, filling the end near. Toni Storm possibly going for that leg drop on the floor again. Yes, she does, and she connects one more time. Sends Skye Blue back into the ring, looking to put her away once and for all. No, but Skye Blue counters, sends Toni into the turnbuckle. Oh, but she went to the well one too many times. Toni blocked the bulldog, threw her off. Got her on the outside. What's she thinking here? Toni gonna suplex her on the apron, making sure that she is down and out before she goes for the finish again. Oh, sends her hard into the announce table. Face first goes Skye Blue. The Skye Blue still got a little fight left in her. What a shot by Skye Blue. But Toni Storm just will not stop coming. Oh, she turns her around, brings her to the center. She gonna just pin her right here? What's she thinking? I'm not sure she knows what she's doing. She took too long though, and Skye Blue took advantage. Super kick. Low super kick to the face. Setting Toni Storm up, possibly for another Code Blue. Oh, but Toni counters and hits the Storm Zero. Now she's just staring at what's she doing. She's picking her up. She doesn't go for the pin. I'm not sure what she's thinking here. Skye Blue counters with a Uranagi. I don't know why Toni Storm didn't go for the cover there. She had her dead to rights with the Storm Zero. Toni Storm not satisfied with that. Wanted to get in some more punishment to Skye Blue, but Skye Blue now fighting back. Hard clothesline from Toni Storm takes Skye Blue down. Now she's got her again, a third one on the horizon, nails it. Will this be enough? And Toni Storm does go for the cover here. And that is all she wrote. That's the end of the movie. Toni Storm, once again, victorious here, and still your AEW Women's Champion. But Skye Blue put her through a fight. Skye Blue's deserving to be in the conversation now. She's proven that. But Toni Storm's still the champion. Now we're back here to determine the advantage in tonight's Blood and Guts match. Aubrey Edwards says, the official in charge. They're going to flip a coin to decide the advantage. Heads for Death Riders, tails for Rated FTR. The advantage goes to. We flipped a coin here. And it lands on Jon Moxley's head. The Death Riders are getting the advantage. Cope says it doesn't matter whether we have the advantage or not. We're used to fighting from underneath. Mox says, see Cope, even fate has chosen me over you. Tonight, you're in my crosshairs, and I'm taking you down. 2 in the chest, 1 in the head. You ain't getting back up from this. Wow. Incredibly strong words from Jon Moxley. Maybe taking it a little too far. Definitely painted a picture. But right now, it's time for Blood and Guts. Let's go over the rules. 2 teams contained in separate cages. 1 member from each team starts at regular intervals. Alternating members from each team will be released. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a one-man advantage. It'll continue until all 8 competitors are in the ring, and then Blood and Guts officially begins. And then there will be a victor by pinfall or submission, but not until all 8 competitors have entered the structure. And starting for Rated FTR is Cash Wheeler of FTR. Making his way down to the ring for the Rated FTR and Nic Nemeth team. In our 2 cage presented by the Miz. Oddly enough, here in the down up arena, or down up. I don't know what it is anymore. Yeah, down up. I said it right. Okay. Such an odd collaboration between the Miz and AEW, but hey, it works, and it gives us Blood and Guts, so no complaints here. Now let's see who will be representing the Death Riders to start this match. And it will be Wheeler Yuta. So Wheeler versus Wheeler here to kick things off in Blood and Guts. Sending the lamb to the slaughter, as it were. Their lapdog, their apprentice, whatever you want to call Wheeler Yuta. Many feel like he is used and abused by the Death Riders, thrown to the wolves, and by him starting here, seems like more of the same. But we'll see. Maybe they trust him to weaken Cash Wheeler, but keep in mind the Death Riders do have the advantage here, so they will have a team member joining Yuta here shortly after the first interval, putting the advantage 2-1 for the Death Riders against Cash Wheeler. So for Cash, it's imperative that he gets the momentum here, that he does some damage on Wheeler Yuta so that he is not at a disadvantage once help comes in. Tries to do just that, but Yuta escapes out the back. Gets the first blow in. Oh, but now Cash trying to work on the limbs, trying to take the leg out from underneath Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler fighting back, though. I'm just going to call him Yuta and Cash so we don't get confused here. I'll try to remember. Yuta with a big single leg drop kick takes Cash down. Cash sent into the ropes. Oh, sent over the ropes into the second ring. We're already spilling the action over to the second ring. And Cash uses the time it took Yuta to get over to him to regroup and gain the advantage as he came in the ring, caught him, and sent him into the turnbuckle. Now hammering him into the other corner. What's he doing here? He's sitting. Oh, he's going to put him in a guillotine choke. He's got him hanging. This is exactly what Cash needed to do, though. I don't know if this is what he needs to do. There is no escape here. I don't know exactly what Cash is thinking. Oh my God. Already? Oh, Cash just leaped off the top of the cage with a cross body, taking Wheeler Yuta down. Now stretching out his arm. Claudio, who's a regular tag team partner for Yuta, making his way into the ring, but he's not coming alone. He's got a stop sign. He's going back for more, as Yuta has turned the tide on Cash. Oh, but misses the drop kick, giving Cash an opening. Claudio approaching with a kendo stick in hand. Cash, you need to be aware. You're about to get double teamed here. As soon as he let go of Yuta, worn out with that kendo stick by Claudio Castagnoli. And the advantage, the numbers game, already working to the favor of the Death Riders. He just smashed that kendo stick over Cash's head already. And Cash is in trouble at the hands of Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli. Now Claudio is climbing up to the top. Wheeler with a leg drop from the top rope. Claudio on the top of the cage. And we're already ready for our next wrestler to enter the fray. Some help for Cash, thankfully. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's going to be Nic Nemeth. Nic Nemeth coming in. I kind of expected Dax, but Nic Nemeth coming in. Got the stop sign. Oh, just launches it at Wheeler's head, Wheeler Yuta's head. Now jumps off the top rope with an elbow drop, takes Yuta down. Nic Nemeth paying dividends already as part of this team. Now helping Cash out, trying to do the double team here, but Claudio fighting out of it. Yuta back to his feet. Now we've got them paired off. Claudio and Cash going at it. Yuta's got Nemeth in a submission hold here, and the Death Riders have taken back control just like that. Nemeth fighting out, trying to get the better of Yuta, but oh, Yuta with a Gotch style pile driver takes Nemeth down. But Nemeth back to his feet quickly. The ever resilient Nic Nemeth, the show off. Now Cash ascending the cage again. What is with Cash tonight? Nemeth with that stop sign again. Another flying cross body from the top of the cage by Cash as Pac makes his way down to the ring. He's the next participant to enter this match. Now Nemeth climbing the cage. I mean, these guys are pulling. I don't even understand the logic here. They are risking everything this early in the match by diving continuously off this cage. Nemeth up there waiting to pick his spot. Now Yuta giving chase. Gonna join him up on the cage. He thinks better of it. Pack in the ring, brought some more weapons in, and Nemeth catches him. He didn't see him up there, I guess. Knocked him right on top of the kendo stick, the chair, and the sledgehammer. Sledgehammer, which Yuta now has, or had. Meanwhile, Claudio paired off again, once again with Cash, putting him in a stretch there. Thought he was going to put him in a submission hold. What is it, Yuta? Yeah, Yuta has Nemeth in a guillotine choke. Counters out of it. Now Pac and Claudio teaming up on Cash. In the second ring, Nemeth over with Yuta. Down to 8 seconds before some more help for the Rated FTR team comes in. Returning the pile driver to Yuta. Yuta delivered that God style earlier. Nemeth getting a little payback there. Cash sent flying into the cage. Now Dax in. Taking the fight to Yuta. Oh, but Claudio intercepts. Nemeth has the chair. Launches it into the face of Claudio. Now Dax has the chair. Clocks Claudio over the back of the head. Goes for Yuta as well, but Yuta out of the way. Pac is having his way with Cash over in the second ring. And right now we are all even. 3-3. All we have left are the two men that started this all. Jon Moxley and Adam Copeland. Pac up on the top. Big splash onto Cash. Yuta coming over. Now Yuta and Pac teaming up on Cash. Nemeth with a big super kick taking Claudio down. Now he's got the sledgehammer. Oh, he accidentally hit Dax. That's not going to bode well for their teamwork. He quickly course corrected and hit Claudio as well, but he was going for Claudio and Dax just was in the way. Now trying once again for some teamwork, but Dax a little sore about getting hit with the sledgehammer. Jon Moxley now making his way down to the ring. Cash trying to fight off Pac and Yuta. Now everyone has spilled over to the second ring. Jon Moxley bringing a table? Jon Moxley is bringing a table into this match now. Not enough, we got kendo sticks and sledgehammers and chairs and stop signs, and now we got tables and trash cans. I think that's all. I think that's everything. Mox setting up that table while the fighting continues over in the second ring. Dax just carrying Pac around like a baby who's now fighting back. Oh, Claudio countered. Now we've got 4-on-3 in the second ring. Everybody in here. For some reason, Mox threw the table into the second ring too. Don't know what intentions he has here. Looks like he's going to set it up in the middle of all this, but Cash not having any of that. Nemeth now attacking Moxley. Sends him into the corner. Oh, a big burning hammer by Pac. Takes down Cash. Now we're 5 seconds out from Adam Copeland joining this match and officially starting Blood and Guts. Mox just holding this table. I don't even know what he's thinking. Big, neutralizer by Claudio. Now here comes Adam Copeland. This match is officially underway. Anyone can win by pinfall or submission at this point. Hopefully it's not as quick as the Hurt Business versus Bullet Club Gold, which ended the second Ricochet stepped in the ring. Mox determined to set this table up. He's had one goal since he came into this ring, and that's to put somebody through a table. And he's trying to get Cash over there. Cash fighting out. Claudio throwing Dax through the ropes. Adam Copeland chasing Yuta, but Pac catches him. Now Cash was going for a pin, I think, but Claudio clocked him over the back of the head with the stop sign. Nic Nemeth and Wheeler Yuta and Pac all climbing the cage. Nemeth is the only one that made it to the top, though. What's he thinking? Who's he going for? Oh, he goes for Claudio. Takes him down with an axe handle blow, I think. A single arm. Pac diving elbow misses. Mox and Copeland finally at each other, but Cope just gets thrown through the ropes by Mox. Now he's just throwing people out of the ring. He's like, clear the ring. I want to set up this dang table, and there's too many people here. That's kind of the feeling I get from Mox. Oh, big Michinoku driver pinfall. Mox has cash pinned, and it is all over. Death Riders victorious here. Mox was right. He called it. As we take a look back at some of the action here tonight, Cope was distracted in the second ring. People were otherwise engaged. Yuta was looking on while Mox delivered a Michinoku pin to secure the victory for the Death Riders as we end Blood and Guts here on this episode of Collision with the Death Riders victorious.